we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
I don't know about you, but one of my absolute favorite videos to watch are videos where I'm inspired to do something along with somebody. So that could be clean with me, it could be refresh your life like this video, or it could be something where I'm cooking with somebody. I just love feeling like I'm going on a journey with somebody, and that's what this video is going to be. I was tired of feeling like there were certain areas of my home that were tended to. So today we're going to do that together, and I would love to hear in the comments down below like what your favorite videos to watch on YouTube are, because I'm trying to find some new videos to watch after this. So let's do it. So for this reset, I actually just wanted to have a small budget to lighten up some things in my home and just get some functional pieces that help me to organize spaces that aren't so organized. So that looked like in this video going to Home Goods and getting a few things there. I spent around $100 just getting some stuff for around the house and some organizational stuff, some things that we needed as well. So I started off in the bathroom of our home, and I really wanted to change up the rugs. We have had the same rugs in both of our bathrooms, and I didn't have the budget to switch up all of the rugs, but in our guest bedroom especially, we wanted it to go from more of a like black and white feel to a brighter space. So I went ahead and I switched them out to yellow. And what else did we do? Oh, I also potted a plant that had been growing roots. So the way that you do this is you just add water to a snippet of a plant that you were trying to get some roots on. And so I just put it in a little tiny pot. I put it in the bathroom, and it's a pothos plant, or pothos, however you want to say it. So those are pretty low maintenance plants. They don't require a ton of attention and care, so it's a perfect plant for the bathroom. Just did those simple things and it changed the space, made it lighter, brighter, so we're moving on. In the kitchen, there wasn't very much that I wanted to change. There's only so much you can do in the kitchen. We have changed up appliances, we have like tried to minimize things, we've gotten rid of a lot of our pots and pans that were just older from like college and stuff, and we switched them out to more ceramic and like higher end because we cook a lot at home. But that I didn't do in this video. I just went to Home Goods and I bought some new silverware. We had had the same silverware for so long because ours was very thin. It has bent a lot. It's just not great quality. So I found a set for like $20 at Home Goods. I lit a candle in our kitchen that I got gifted from Alabaster Cove. So the bathroom and kitchen, that's kind of through. We'll revisit the kitchen for some organization later, but I also wanted to go through all of my plants that are still alive in our house and add some more soil, because the soil that they've been sitting in for probably about a year now doesn't have the vitamins and nutrients that fresh new soil would have. And I added some soil to the top of all of the pots, and I hope to repot a lot of these plants, but for right now I just wanted to add it to the top so that when I added water, some of those nutrients would go down into the roots and it would get a little refresh wake-up call. So by this point, before I get into our bathroom and some organization in the nursery and all of that, I needed to make lunch because I am hungry and sometimes I forget to eat if I don't have food at home. Luckily, we had our HelloFresh box that was delivered, and they're partnering with us on this video. They have been a staple in our house. But for this particular box, we had 3 meals for 2 people, but I was the only one consuming this meal because Nick was actually out of town, so I was trying to do this refresh video while watching Hudson and cooking, so I waited for the perfect time while Hudson took his nap to cook myself some lunch, and I made this beautiful pasta, like beautiful pasta. I would never think to come up with the meals that HelloFresh recommends because I'm just not that creative. So I made this HelloFresh pasta, and I love the fact that HelloFresh is so convenient for me at home. I didn't have to go out of the house and run and get a bunch of groceries. It's just so nice, especially when Nick is out of town and I have extra responsibilities that normally are shared, to just have everything at home. It's delivered right to my door and I don't have to worry about anything. So that's a blessing. And you can recycle like so much of everything that's in the box. You probably just need to wash off the stuff that has like sauce on it and stuff before you recycle it, but they offset 100% of their emissions, so they're actually really, really great in the sustainability area as well. So if you want to try HelloFresh from this video, they are offering one of the best things I've ever seen, one of the best deals, 16 free meals plus 3 free gifts, like surprise gifts. You won't know what you'll get until you choose to use the offer. So I'll link it down below. Use Hurst16 to get 16 free meals. So again, go to HelloFresh.com and use the code Hurst16 for 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. This is our master bedroom and bathroom. There are some things that I don't have the budget to switch out every single rug in our house, every single artsy pillow, making sure that everything just looks fresh and clean and beautiful and perfect, because I stick with a low budget. All the things that we bought in this video were very minimal and they were around $115. So my biggest purchase was this thing, because I've been wanting a little organizer in our bathroom for the longest time. I was gonna put it in the guest bedroom, but I didn't like the way it looked. So we're gonna keep the same rugs in here, just rearrange some things, organize some of my hair ties and makeup and deodorant and all the things into the categorized buckets. And I think it just pulled the room together a lot more. We're not super stickler on making sure that this house is very decorated, because this is a rented house and we're gonna eventually move. So this is something that I just felt like could be moved to a new house eventually. So I also went over into the kitchen and I did some organizing on our the month of April, and I outlined whenever we have trips coming up, and we just love coming together and making sure that as we get into summer soon, that we are aligned on our schedules. And typically we do this one time a week and we agree on that time so that we can just set out carved time to just talk about that stuff. And it makes it so much easier. After we organized a little bit, I went over into Hudson's nursery, and one thing that I have to do often, and that this video encouraged me to do as well on video for you guys, is to go through his clothes and take out the clothes that no longer fit him and bring in the clothes that do fit him, or our spring clothes, summer clothes that are more fitting for the weather that it is changing into. There's still some more cold days that are gonna happen, but for the most part, he is transitioning into more like summer clothes. And finally, I didn't get this on video, but I wanted to walk through this with you guys because I'm a list person. I love to write everything out. If it's not written down, I'll forget, or if it's not reminded to me in my phone, I'll forget. I need to have clarity in front of me somehow. And I remember postpartum being really just down, and you know, all the emotions and hormones and stuff that you go through, and I just felt very stressed out in several areas. And I remember Nick looked at me and he said, make a list of stressors, things that you deem very stressful in your life right now, and what you could see changed and what you would like to change. I would love, if you're going through this video with me, write a list of stressors, a list of delegation, things that you would like to delegate to other people. I know that sounds strange. For me, delegation looks like, as a mom, having somebody on call for babysitting if there's like one day out of the week when we really want to go on a date, or 1 to 2 days out of the week where I would like to work outside of the house because I've just constantly been trying to work in the home and it's just nice to get out. So it could look like babysitting, it could look like household chores around the house, like me and Nick. What is something that he could do? What are some things that I could do that we could help each other out with? And I will say, as I've done this refresh, I did it on a weekend where I did not have social media downloaded. From Friday night to Sunday morning-ish, sometimes Monday morning, I will typically delete all of my apps, and I've looked forward to this every weekend. Sometimes I can't even imagine going through the week where I don't do this. This doesn't happen every weekend, but especially whenever I'm trying to refresh and get things in order, doing that, just deleting, is so nice. I would say that's a really great place to end this video. It just feels so good to make a video where we're like doing this together. So let me know in the comments what other type of refresh videos you would like to see, or some things in the home that you'd like help with, or maybe we could do together. I would love to hear. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.